I want to tell you a story. Not because you wonder what happened to me or you actually care about my life. I want to tell you a story because it'll make you think differently. I had a friend teach me how to think differently. It was one of the best things anyone's ever done for me. Everyone lives behind a mask, including myself. It's just normal. I was hurting on the inside, but I didn't want anyone to find out. So you know what I did? I put on a mask. I hated emotions and life, and nothing mattered to me. I chose not to care. Life was normal then. I went to school, slept in class, got bad grades, hung out with my friends, and I smoked for fun. But it was a really dry life. Until Tenet came around and changed it all. One day my friends were talking about him at lunch. He never really fit in with anyone. He was an outcast like me. Except he was okay, because he didn't wear a mask. I went home, and like every other day, my parents were fighting. They were so busy with themselves, I don't even think they saw me come in. I went upstairs and stayed in my room. I texted my friends, checked Facebook, did absolutely no homework. The usual. Then my mind started wandering. Was it possible to not wear a mask? No, not in this world. You must be crazy to not wear a mask. Looking at the mirror, I wondered exactly what was under mine. I took it off, and I hated what I saw. I was a monster underneath. I was selfish and envious, and I cared too much about my reputation. I was horrible. So I put my mask back on. I wanted to live my illusion. It was safe and comfortable. I was going out to smoke with my friends again behind school when I saw someone getting beat up. This guy was on the ground, surrounded by these 3 jerks. At first, I thought maybe this guy had opened his mouth and said something stupid. Maybe he deserved it. Then I realized he wasn't wearing a mask. So I did something stupid. Hey! Knock it off, morons. You don't need to hurt him anymore. This guy can barely stand.
Oh yeah? What's it to you, druggie?
Get out of here, druggie. Stay in your own business.
Hey. Leave her out of this. This is between you and me.
Easy. You okay there?
Yeah. Is this yours?
I took it and ran straight home. I can't believe someone saw me without my mask. It was so embarrassing. And out of all the people he saw it, I shouldn't have cared. Tenet was a nobody. But I did. He saw how horrible I was. I avoided him for a few days, which wasn't hard to do. Seemed like everyone avoided him. But his eyes, I couldn't forget them. It was like he looked into my soul. He saw me, how much of a monster I was, and he was okay with it. I'd never met someone without a mask. It was different in a weird way. I decided I wanted to know why he wasn't wearing a mask. So a few days later, I mustered up the courage to go and talk to him.
Hi.
Hey,
Can I sit with you?
of course. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you. Those guys were hitting you pretty hard.
I appreciate your concern, but don't worry. I'm fine.
How did you make them so angry?
I don't know. I mean, I don't exactly fight back.
What? Why not?
Because I don't have anything to prove to them.
Is that why you don't wear a mask?
It's one of the reasons. I don't wear a mask because I don't have anything to prove or anything to be ashamed of. I used to. I wore a mask because I wanted people to believe I was strong and didn't need help. But I did. When I realized that I couldn't do it by myself, that's when I truly became strong. People would look at me differently, and for a long time, all I wanted to do was put my mask back on and be normal like everyone else. But then I realized I didn't have to care what others think. You can do it too, you know. Take your mask off.
What? No, I don't need to take my mask off. I'm fine. I wanted to know why you didn't have one.
It's okay. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
What's it like?
It sets you free. Don't get me wrong. I'm still broken, and there are definitely some things that are not okay, but I don't have to carry that anymore.
Can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
What does Kalos mean?
Kalos means good and beautiful. It's what I became when I truly accepted myself.
That day, Tenet showed me something different. I had never been shown that kindness before, and I decided that it was something that I really wanted to share with others. I started to change. I began to recognize the good in myself, and I learned to accept and love myself. I was able to take off my mask.